I want to agree with the Minister on two fronts. One is that the local authority staff in Cavan and Monaghan are doing a huge amount of work and are getting as efficient use out of the funding that's allocated in terms of the road programme. The second area is that councillors across all political parties and all local Oireachtas members agree that the funding in place is nowhere near sufficient in order to deal with the issues. There's a number of different problems. The road network deteriorated as a result of cutbacks during and following the financial crash, and costs have increased substantially, and the increases that we've seen even in recent years come nowhere close to doing that. In Monaghan, for example, it was in real terms about €1 million extra allocation last year vis-à-vis the 2 years in terms of actual funding provided. Well over 400,000 in Monaghan, actually closer to 500,000 of that was actually had to be spent on speed limit signs because of the new speed limits. So the situation is that there are more roads in need of repair, and urgent repair, as I would argue, than ever before. So my question to you is, you say you can't give the actual figures. Will there be a substantial increase in the 2026 allocations?
Minister.
Yeah, thanks, Deputy. Look, every local authority is looking for additional funding. Last year we provided significant additional funding, and you've acknowledged that as well. We intend to provide a further increase in funding this year. I'm not being evasive. I cannot give you that figure. I've got to have time with colleagues to be able to go through the draft allocations, which I look at, and we do take into account the submissions and feedback that we receive as well from local authorities. I've met with most local authorities, not all of them, in relation to the roads programme. I couldn't meet all of them in the short space of time that I had. And Monaghan, if I could, both Cavan and Monaghan do an excellent job, and I know both local authorities well, and indeed the staff therein. Monaghan in particular has been to the forefront of using new technologies in relation to road repair, and they've actually got additional funding for that. One of the counties that actually have piloted that programme, and I commend the Chief Executive, Robert Burns, and the Director of Services for the work that they've done there. This will be in the next few weeks, Deputy. I intend to get this out, if I can, in January, and I'll obviously share that with deputies, and we will get the allocations out to the local authorities so they can continue the really good work that they're doing. But this won't all be fixed in 1 year.